There are 4 unequal positive integers a, b, c, and n such that n is equal to 5a plus 3b plus 5c. It is also true that n equals 4a plus 5b plus 4c, and n is between 131 and 150. What is the value of a plus b plus c? All right. First, let's write down the information that they give us and see how we then need to proceed. Most likely a lot of number manipulation. And they've given us that n is between 150 and 131. All right, find a plus b plus c. All right, I'll call this 1 and I'll call this equation 2. So I'm going to try to see if I can eliminate anything to solve for something. And I believe if I do 4 times 1 minus 5 times 2, I think that's going to help me. So on the left side, I'll have 4n minus 5n. And on the right side, I'll have 4 times 5a plus 3b plus 5c minus 5 times 4a plus 5b plus 4c, like that. So this gives you minus n, and this gives me 20a plus 12b plus 20c minus 20a minus 25b minus 20c. And I did that for a purpose because now the a's cancel and the c's cancel. So I've left with is minus n minus 13b, or n is equal to 13b, and b, therefore, is equal to n over 13. All right, so that's the first part of our manipulation of these equations. Now, where do we go from here? Looking at this carefully, we want to find a plus b plus c. And if I can somehow get that, or at least a multiple of that, I can then use this equality, this comparison. And is there any way, when I looked at these two, the first thing I noticed that if I add them, 1 plus 2, it's not a perfect match. It's not like all the A's, B's, and C's have the same coefficient. If they did, that would make it very helpful. But we do come close. When you add them, you get 2n on the left side, and then on the right side, you get 9a plus 8b and 9c. So we've come close, but unfortunately, no cigar. But we can always manipulate, right? So what we can do, and this is perfectly allowed, is we can say 9a plus 9b minus b plus 9c. You see what I did there? I just broke up 8 into 9 minus 1. Haven't changed anything. And then this becomes 9a plus 9b plus 9c minus b. And this one we can work with. Now what we need to bring down is this statement, which is very important, that n is between 131 and 150. So n is between 131 and 150. Therefore, 2n, which is what we have, is going to be between 262 and 300. Correct? You just multiplied by 2. Now, this here is equal to 2n. So that means this is between 262 and 300. So I'll write that out. 9a plus 9b plus 9c minus b is less than 300. Okay? And the good news is that we know that we can factor out the 9, a plus b plus c, because we're very much interested in a plus b plus c. That's what we're trying to find. And then we've got this lone b out here. But b we already figured out in terms of n. So I'm going to put that in there. N over 13 is less than 300, is greater than 262. All right? Now what we have to do is bring the n over 13 part over to both sides. So it becomes 300 plus n over 13 and 262 plus n over 13, like that. And n over 13 is what? Well, n is between 131 and 150. So 262 plus n, the lower limit is 131. And on this side, the upper limit of n is 150. All right? And of course, we have 9a plus b plus c, like that. So then you do the math here, and this comes out to about 272, and this comes out to about 311 and 0.5. And then this is still 9a plus b plus c. Now divide by 9, and you'll get 30.2 a plus b plus c, and this one will be 34.6. So a plus b plus c is between these numbers. It's between 30.2 and 34.6. Now let's look at the answer choices. Is there anything between 30.2 and 34.6? The only one is choice D, so that's the correct answer.